Hi, welcome. This is slow, clear English for passive listening. I'll speak gently and explain as we go. Today's topic is a sensitive one, but a very real one. Are you ugly? It's a question people don't always ask out loud, but many of us have asked it silently. It's never just about appearance. I think a lot of us grow up collecting little pieces of insecurity without realizing it. A joke from a classmate, a comparison from a relative, a beauty standard we kept seeing again and again until it started to feel like low. But let's pause there, because that whisper is not always the truth. Sometimes it's just repetition. If you hear the same standard long enough, it starts to sound like your own voice. And this is where it gets dangerous. When you believe you are ugly, you don't just feel bad. You start behaving differently. You avoid photos. You hide in group settings. You stop speaking confidently. You assume people are judging you even when they are not. You reject yourself before anyone else gets the chance to. You become smaller, not because you are, but because shame makes you shrink. I've noticed something too. People can look in the mirror and see two totally different things depending on the day. One day, they feel okay. The next day, suddenly they hate everything. Same face, same person. Different mood, different lighting, different thoughts. That alone should tell us something important. What we see is not always objective. It's emotional. There's also another truth people don't say enough. Confidence changes how people see you. Not fake confidence, not loud confidence. Just comfort in your own skin. The kind where you stop trying so hard to be chosen and start choosing yourself. That kind of energy is beautiful, and yes, people can feel it. Think about the people you remember the most. Sometimes they are not the most perfect-looking people in the room, but they have presence, a way of carrying themselves. That is beauty too. Real beauty, actually, the kind that stays in people's memory. But I also don't want to say this in a fake, overly positive way. Because if someone is struggling with appearance insecurity, they don't need to hear, "No, you are perfect, just love yourself," and then be left alone with the same pain. That kind of advice can feel too light for a heavy feeling. So let's be real. If you don't like how you look right now, you are allowed to want to improve your appearance. You are allowed to dress better, take care of your skin, fix your posture, sleep more, eat better, learn what colors suit you, or change your hairstyle. None of that is shallow. That's self-care. That's effort. That's respecting yourself. The problem begins when improvement becomes punishment. When every mirror becomes an enemy. When your routine is no longer, "I want to feel good," but "I need to fix myself so people will accept me." That's where the pain grows. There's a difference between grooming and self-rejection. One is care, the other is war. Another thing that helps is understanding that beauty is not one fixed thing. It changes across countries, cultures, generations, and trends. The feature someone mocked 10 years ago is suddenly the trend today. The face shape someone felt insecure about becomes a model look. A body type once criticized becomes celebrated. Trends change fast, so if your self-worth is tied with trends, it will always feel unstable. That's why building your identity only around beauty is exhausting. There will always be someone prettier, younger, trendier, more polished, but they will never be another person with your exact voice, your exact humor, your exact way of thinking. And that matters more than we admit. I know it sounds deep, but let's make it practical too. Not everyone has to find you beautiful. You are not a product. You are not a public decoration. You are a person. You are allowed to exist without being visually approved by everyone around you. And no, this doesn't mean you'll wake up tomorrow and love every angle of your face. Some days you still won't feel your best. That's normal, but the goal is not to feel beautiful every second. The goal is to stop making your appearance the final judge of your worth. You can be ordinary looking and still live an extraordinary life. Now let's go back to the idiom. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. This means that beauty is subjective. Different people see beauty differently. What one person ignores, another person deeply admires. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.